What is your definition of growth?
To me, growth is when a person's able to mature or learn from different life experiences, and it helps shape them into the person that they ultimately become.
The accumulation of wisdom, as in a sense, you live, you learn.
Through experience, you learn a lot of things through experience. That's the reason I don't regret anything that I've done.
Being able to be open-minded and take other situations into consideration whenever you're in a bad place.
Maxwell Gray.
What is your name?
Michaela Matthews.
Yafa Kaladi.
Abel McConnon.
Stephanie Elizalde.
Maxwell Gray.
What was the hardest part about growing up?
The hardest part about growing up for me was the fact that I was forced to grow up at a very early age so I could help my mom raise my sister since she was a single mom.
Being a first generation student in my household, family not being from the country, with very minimal educational experiences. They're not as, let's say, educated or as well informed as other people would be if they grew up with an education, a proper education.
My parents aren't from this country, so it was hard to ask for advice on social obligations and stuff like that, like what to do in certain situations.
Having to grow up with my 3 older brothers because my mom was constantly at work.
Consistently not getting taller, I'd say, was probably a pretty hard part of growing up. And honestly, I had a pretty high-pitched voice, so that was kind of a pain in the.
What is one experience that has shaped you into the person you are today?
One experience that shaped me has been losing the father figure in my life. It sort of forced me to step into a role to help raise my sister, which helped me mature faster, I guess.
Honestly, it's gonna sound weird, but failing a class in high school, my freshman year, I almost failed my first semester of math. I was freaking out, losing my because I was like, yeah, I don't want to disappoint my parents, but having that talk with my parents said I would never disappoint them and that everything's just a learning experience.
My parents sent me to Ethiopia for a year, and it showed me that not everybody necessarily has the same opportunity.
When I was younger, I was moved from one town to another town, so I feel like it has shaped me to be more adaptable and with situations, I guess.
I gotta say, going to high school and just in general, kind of meeting new people and getting involved with a business organization and kind of getting more involved. Honestly, I guess I could say it goes back to when I was younger in elementary school and middle school, when I've always just kind of been outgoing and getting involved in stuff, and that's kind of helped me become more social.
What was the best part about growing up?
The best part about growing up was seeing different aspects of the world. I moved around a lot as a kid, so I was able to see different states and stuff and just see how the world's different in different places. Making my friends in high school, yeah, they honestly helped me get through a whole bunch of stuff. It's crazy. So 4 years did a lot to you.
I kind of had to learn the ropes for myself, so it kind of shows, I don't know, I feel like that was the best part. I did this by myself type thing.
Building a close bond with all 3 of my older brothers.
Well, I had a really good family. My mom, when she was young, when I was younger, she didn't work, so she could spend time at home with me and my brother. So that was kind of nice. And then my dad was able to support us. And then now my mom goes back to work. But it was nice to have her around when I was younger.
Do you have any regrets in life or wish you had done a certain thing differently?
Personally, I don't think I have any regrets, just because I wouldn't be where I am if I had any regrets. So I'm pretty confident with the choices I've made. Even if they did have bad results, it still led to what I am now.
Biggest regret would be not going to CSN as a high school student through that CSN college high school program, where we get almost an associate's degree by the end of high school graduation. It just gives you a big jump.
No.
Actually, yeah. Whenever I first moved to the new town that I was dropped in, I wish I wasn't so negative about it because I remember hating it, and then, I guess I just learned to deal with it, but I wish I would have actually tried to appreciate it more.
Yeah, there's a lot of girls I wish I would actually tried to hit on. This scar was pretty embarrassing. It was a treadmill accident, and I guess I wish I would have done my hair differently when I was younger. It was pretty embarrassing, and dressed differently too. That was pretty terrible.
Do you feel that you need to change anything in life right now in order to grow as a person?
Right now, I think I just need to learn how to live on my own financially and as a whole, and learn how to be self-sufficient in the adult world.
Yeah, my procrastination habits. I feel like if I would change those, I would not be struggling as much as I am.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I could be more social. I'm very antisocial. I'm a very antisocial person, so I feel like if I was able to communicate with people, well, I should learn to communicate with people better.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I want to be more selfless. I mean, I try to be. I feel like I should work on being less jealous, honestly. Like, that's something I admit. Like, I get jealous pretty easily sometimes with just certain things. So I feel like I need to, like, work on that. And, yeah, but I think it's more personality-wise. But I try to surround myself with good people.